All right. Good evening or good morning sa iba. Iba, good morning, good evening. Hi, this is Miko. It's the first time I'm doing live streaming here. Just an update for the upcoming summit. It's a Podfiesta Summit. Will be happening on April 10 and 11. And thank you to all our sponsor and to our speaker as well who have the time to be part of this first ever Australasia Pod Fiesta Summit. Update. The update is that we'll have almost 20 speakers that will speak on the summit. It's a virtual summit, so you can get your ticket on the podfiestasummit.com or on hopin.com. I will show you how to get your free ticket on the summit, and I'll give you some of the speaker. I'll show you some of the speaker on the summit. So give me a second. I'm just gonna pull this up now. All right. So this is one of the speaker of the summit. It's Adam. Adam Nutter is a comedian and co-founder of Drop Tent. And another speaker is Ariel. So he's the community manager of Squadcast and founder of Buds Podcast Collective as well. And of course, one of my friend, and he's the most influential blogger in the Philippines and is Azrael. So 2019 Philippine most influential blogger. So we're just gonna and yep, of course we have Brendan from he's the founder of Pod Page. And of course, it's Sam Mercado. It's a podcast launch expert for B2B brands. It's a co-founder of Value Pod. See, and Chino, stand-up comedian, host of Class Clown podcast. And Daniel Giffen, so who is the founder of Pod Booker. So we're just gonna and of course Dave Jackson, the 2018 Podcasting Hall of Fame inductee. So School of Podcasting. So he's the founder of of Podcasting. And Dave as well, Dave Lee. So he's the founder of International Podcast Day. So he's gonna speak to us about international networking. And Eloisa, so she is one of the founder of Value Pod Production, a podcast management and booking expert. So if you need something like if you want to book on the guest for your podcast or anything else of podcast management, so Eloisa can help you with that. And Evans Whitman, so he's a best-selling podcast author and a co-founder of My Podcast Coach. James, of course, James Gridlon is the curator and editor of Pod News. So this is the one I usually go to check what is the latest news and trending in podcast industry. So you can check them. You can check James, and on the summit he will talk about the trending of podcasting. And of course, it's Jerwon, a brand builder. He's a founder and CEO of Just Like Media. And Kai Villanueva, the podcast marketing strategies and also the founder of Podkai Media. Karen is a social impact influencer in Australia, and she is also the founder of Girls with Hammers. Chriselle Gabriel is a social entrepreneur based in the US and host of Empowered in Color. So she's gonna talk about social entrepreneurs and what is the podcasting relate to that. So it's gonna be on April 11. So watch her on the talk. And of course, Linda Harris is the founder of Podcast VA and also the founder of Australian Podcaster Collaborative. So she's based in Brisbane, in Australia. And good friend of mine is Michelle Abraham, and one of my mentor as well. He's the founder Amplify You. So she's based in Canada, and she's happy to have a chat, have a talk on the summit as well. That will be on April 10 for her. And Monique. So Monique is a social entrepreneur and change maker. She also have his own podcast in relation with the mental health. It's trending trauma. And Neil is a social media specialist and founder of Social Media Marketing Philippines. And Norman Sheila. So he is the podcast rainmaker of Renegade Radio. And he will talk about podcasting in Asian market, the ecosystem. So he gonna talk on April 10 as well. And this is some of the speaker that we're gonna have on the summit. So get your free ticket. And of course, next one is R.A. Fermazil. She's a web designer and a podcast manager as well. And she gonna talk about how to create a podcast if you are introvert. So it's a very interesting topic. So watch her on Sunday, April 11 as well. And Romina is founder and CEO of 6-7 Radius, based in the US as well. And she's gonna talk about strategy on your podcasting and how you leverage your audience and to become a customer as well if you're doing a business entrepreneurs. Sam Blacker is the founder of Podcast Butler. So it's a podcast producer as well based in Australia. And Sarah St. John. So she is the founder of PodSim. It's a podcast management service as well. And also a host of Frugalpreneurs. So it's like she will tell you about 3 tips on how to be successful in online business as well. Scott Carson. So he is the host of Nose Closer Show podcast, which is have 200,000 download on his podcast. So watch him on the summit as well. And we're privileged to invite Sharon. So Sharon is the managing director of Triton Digital. She is a former CEO of the Omni Studio. It's a podcast host system. So I'm glad she is available and to discuss with us about analytic in podcasting. Steve Stewart. So if you are a podcast editor, you should know Steve Stewart. Of course, it's a podcast. He is the founder of Podcast Editor Club and co-founder of Podcast Editor Academy. So if you are a podcast editor, you know Steve. And of course, Todd. So he is the CEO of Blueberry Podcasting and of course their plugin is one of the number one plugin of WordPress. So check him as well on the summit. And Vince. So Vince is award-winning marketer and the founder of Chasing the Insight. He is based in Wellington, New Zealand, which is I lived there for 10 years. So Vince will talk about the clubhouse. So is a clubhouse a podcasting in steroid? So he's gonna talk about that in the summit as well. Whitney Barkley, so it's a content marketing strategist. She's gonna talk about the correct repurposing of your podcast content. So she will talk to you that on April 11 as well. Right. So that's some of the speaker on the summit. So if you want to get your ticket, you can go to the Podfiesta Summit. So if you want to get your ticket, you can go to the podfiestasummit.com or hopin.com. I'll show you where do you go for the summit. So this is the hopin.com. All right. So this is the hopin.com. So you can just go to their website and find our webpage so they can and you can get your ticket here, your free ticket there. Or if not, you can also go to the website. I'm just gonna check where is the website. Give me a second. All right. So this is the website, FOD Fiesta Summit in April. So it's say April 10, but it's 2 days now. Used to be 1 day, now it's 2 day now. So you can click this, get your ticket, or here, get your ticket and goes to the hopin.com website. And you can also see, so you can have an exhibit as well. So exhibit, and you can have the speaker. So if you click the speaker, it will show you the speaker. And you also have a networking, so you're able to network to our other attendees. And of course, you can check the live session after the main presentation. And of course, there's also a sponsor. So if you want to visit the sponsor, you can go there and help and support them as well. All right. So if you want to be a speaker, so that's that. Click that button, and this is some of our speaker. So you can check that on the website as well on podfiestasummit.com. That's most of our speaker. And yeah, we only have 24 days. So hurry up and get your free ticket on the Pod Fiesta. And this is some of the schedule now, but it might be changed. But this is the schedule as of now. So I'll if there's a change of the schedule, we'll let you know about the schedule of the Pod Fiesta Summit. But it's up now on our system. And also, I would like to thank to all our official sponsor who is giving their time to support us. So check them as well. All right. So that's a quick update. So if you want to get your ticket, just go to hopin.com, which is I'm just gonna show you again. So that's the hopin.com, or you can go to the website, which is podfiestasummit.com. So see you, and I'll let you know the next if there's any update. I'll go on live and let you know. So get your free ticket now on podfiestasummit.com or on hopin.com. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. See ya.